Hi, my name is Chris Fuller. I'm at Red River Chevrolet in Bossier City, Louisiana. Today we're going to introduce you to the 2013 Chevrolet Traverse. The Traverse has some upgrades for 2013. It also had a slight body change. The front end of the body has been changed with a new grille, new headlamps, and a new bumper on it. The bumper has air dams for cooling here on the bottom and below on the air dam. This vehicle has high-intensity discharge headlamps with some slight cues, styling cues from Chevrolet. If you'll notice inside the headlamp there is a Chevrolet bow tie in that light now.
Brandon Nichols, the dispatch. Brandon Nichols.
This vehicle also has daytime running lamps and fog lamps on it. This is the Summit White Traverse. It comes in 9 colors: black granite, Atlantis blue, crystal red tint coat, tungsten metallic, the white diamond, silver ice, cyber gray, champagne silver, and white. This is a 3.6 liter V6 with variable valve timing and direct injection. It is 281 horsepower. It has 266 foot-pound torque on it. The LTZ ups the horsepower a little bit by 288 horsepower and 270 foot-pounds of torque. It has a 6-speed transmission with tap shift on it with a closed system. So the transmission, you don't have to check the fluids in the transmission. It is closed and needs no servicing during the first 100,000 miles. The engine does not receive its first tune-up to 100,000 miles. This engine has a oil life management system. It uses synthetic oil in it now, and the engine oil life management system will let you know when to change the oil in. The mirrors have changed a little bit on the side in the car. They have been streamlined a little bit. They have a integrated side blind zone alert in those mirrors now. For the LTZ, the LT models have a side blind spot mirror integrated into the mirror. These are 18-inch wheels. The 18-inch wheels come on all the LTs. The LS have 17-inch wheels, and the LTZ has 20-inch wheels on it. The rear of the car has been streamlined a little bit. This car has rear view camera and ultrasonic park assist. The ultrasonic park assist alerts you if you come close to anything in the back of it. Within 8 feet away, you get 1 beep. 3 feet away, 2 beeps. And at 1 foot, you receive a consistent audible tone letting you know that you're close to something. This is an integrated spoiler in the back of the vehicle. The tail lamps have been redesigned, and they have a jewel-like look to them now. This vehicle has a power lift gate. The back of this vehicle, with the seats folded down, will accept 113 cubic feet of cargo. There is also a underfloor storage in this vehicle. The spare tire is located up under the vehicle, and you access it through here and just wind it down. This also has a touch button to close it. This will, if it comes in contact with anything, will stop and reverse its action on it. So in case you leave something in the door or something is blocking that path, it will reverse the path. They all have washers on the back of the vehicle now. The interior of the new Traverse has changed somewhat too. This is a 7-seat configuration on the Traverse. If there's a bench in the third row seat, it will actually seat 8 people. These seats come forward, so you can't access the third row. Seat also folds forward at a flat level, so if this third row seat is down, it will actually have a flat load surface for you throughout the seat, throughout the rear of the car. There are controls for the stereo and the air conditioning for the second row occupants. they can access the air conditioning system and the stereo. You do need headphones to plug into the system back here for the audio system in the second rows. All of these seats have the latch system in them. For child seats, these buttons on the seat show you the access points or the clips for the where you would hook the child seats in them, and on the back side. The headrests now have a button on the side, and this headrest will move forward and back along with the up and down movement. So you can actually have quite a bit of movement on that headrest for your comfort. The interior of the 2013 Traverse did have an upgrade and a change for this year. With the remote keyless entry, you can still remote start this vehicle and open the rear storage area using your remote. The steering wheel remained unchanged. Cruise control on one side, audio controls on this side. There is a push-to-talk function on it, like on the Camaros and Tahoes, where you can actually change some of the information, make certain commands to the system, and it will change radio stations and so forth. This is the new MyLink system. The new MyLink system has a home page, and you can access different functions on this system, and it is all touch. There's Bluetooth streaming audio for your phone, and also for the Pandora and Stitcher. XM radio is standard. It is free for 3 months. We have a 3-month free subscription. After that, you would buy a subscription to it. The USB port accepts flash drives, and anything on that USB port as far as music you can access through the system. This system now this is a touch system, so everything on the dash there you can touch and move the system on here. So no longer push buttons on top of the dash, everything is touch on here. With the streaming audio, the music in your phone does not have to be plugged into the USB port to connect to the system. As long as it is Bluetooth to the car, you can access that through the radio system. The air conditioning changed for this year, where it also has a sync button. So if I change the air conditioner on this side, this button right here would actually sync both together, so that it would have a constant temperature throughout the vehicle. The auto system here accesses the system, and it will start to raise the fan to get it to the desired temperature that you set in the vehicle. The rear window defogger is here. And all of that, the controls are very easy to access, very intuitive, and very easy to use, so you do not have a huge learning curve. These are heated seats, so if I touch that, it lights up the seat and it declines as you go further. This is for the rear hatch in the back. It opens that rear hatch, and you can actually close it there too. You notice there is an off button on there, so if this is pressed off, you could not open the hatch using your keyless remote, nor pressing the handle on the back. It would have to actually be accessed. All of our vehicles have stability control systems and traction control systems. The traction controls limit the spins, the wheel spin in the back of the truck. The stability control system has a yaw control sensor in it that if the vehicle rolls over too far or slides sideways, it interferes. It cuts engine power and starts to brake one or all four of the wheels to get it back in line. A lot of safety features in this vehicle. Regular array of airbags, front and driver and passenger airbags. The passenger airbags are dual stage. These front airbags are dual stage, which means that depending on the severity of the crash is the amount of pressure put on that bag to come out. So it don't just blow out at full force. If the depending on the severity of the crash, it may be less than full force, but it will blow out. There are also airbags on the side of these seats. These are airbags that come between you and the door. So they are side impact thorax bag airbags that come out between you and the door. Also, the head curtain airbags for all 3 rows. The first, second, and third row are covered on both sides of the vehicle with head curtain airbags for this vehicle. OnStar has a crash alert and airbag deployment. So if an airbag deploys in this car, automatic phone call from OnStar. If a crash is registered by OnStar, there's an automatic phone call to this vehicle. So you get that peace of mind from having someone to contact you if you're in a remote area or something that can get you help in case you need it. The OnStar service is free for 6 months with directions and connections, so you can call OnStar, give them the name of a business, give them a street address. They download it into the system. The voice comes out through the speakers telling you the directions and the next turn. It also has a screen that comes up and gives you the name of the street, the amount of distance, your estimated arrival time at your destination. So very, very handy and very useful, the OnStar. This 2LT vehicle also has a home link remote where you can actually link your garage door to the system. And you can use one button for garage door. You can use one button for the light. And if you live in a gated community, you can use that to open that gated community when you come up. So a lot of function in here. There is still storage up here, and your USB port is inside this storage area on top, so you don't end up having to search all over the car for the USB port or also for any of your connected devices. The center storage here is still a deep storage space, a lot of space, and also a 12 volt there. You have a 12 volt connection here. You have a 12 volt connection on the dash, and you have one in the back and also in the storage area. So you are virtually connected all over your car. That concludes our look at the 2013 Traverse. My name is Chris Fuller. I'm at Red River Chevrolet. Our number is 549-7611. Give me a call if you have any questions. We appreciate you looking at our videos. Thank you.